Hey guys, before we get to the actual video, I just want to say happy Pokemon Day, and I did see that new Pokemon Direct, and I am so excited to go back to Kalos, where I first started competitive in Gen 6. Man, I'm actually a little disappointed that we're not going to Gen 5, but I am so excited for the new Legends game, Pokemon Legends ZA? I think it's ZA or ZA? Whatever the hell it's called. It's Pokemon Legends Zygarde, really. Pokemon Z has always been a legend for years, possibly a decade at this moment. But, we never got a clean Zygarde game, and we were waiting for it. Pokemon Z was a thing, and I am so excited that we are bringing it back, man. I am so excited for anything Pokemon Legends right now. Whoever is working on the Legends games and who is coming with the concept for the Legends games, you are keeping me afloat in this fandom. I am so excited, and I really need this game to be good, man. The concept looks fire. The last Legends game, Legends Arceus, was really good and was the only Pokemon game in the Switch era that I actually thoroughly enjoyed. I don't know if Pokemon Legends ZA is going to be on the current Switch or the future console, whatever Nintendo does, but man, I cannot believe we are going back to Kalos, back to 6th gen, and I cannot wait for new megas, more megas, man. Yo, they need some more 5th gen megas, man, please. Or just honestly, I just want more megas. For real, man. I cannot tell you guys how excited I am for this, man. Oh, I'm so hyped. I'm so glad to be a Pokemon fan. Well, thanks for listening to this little intro here, but let's get back to the Pokemon starter tier list. Take it away. Yo, what's good, guys? It's me, Archeotix, here on Casual Takes, and this is a very different video than what I'm usually doing, but it is Pokemon Day, at least the day that I'm going to upload this, so I'm going to do something special, and it is give you guys a tier list of my favorite starters. We will see what I like, what I dislike. Now, I am taking into account the games, the anime, personal feelings of it, all the above. I have very personal attachments with certain starters, and there's a lot of them, especially if you count the lines, like the Bulbasaur line and the Piplup line and all of that. Now, I will be basically putting them where I feel like they belong to. It kind of sucks that I don't have a lot of personal attachment to like the middle evolutions, because let's be honest, you're judging either the look of the first stage starter, because they're super cute and that's the first time you get to see a Pokemon like that and you're pretty much very attached to those, or the final evolution of that line, because those are the ones you're taking into battle when it comes to like the Elite Four end game, all that. So yeah, it kind of sucks for the middle guy, but we'll see which ones I actually like. Spoilers, I'm gonna be judging them mostly on their looks, but we shall see. Anyways, I'm gonna start with Bulbasaur now. Oh, and we have these tiers as well. I got goated, really good, cool, mid, bad, and disgusting. Now, pretty self-explanatory. Now, when it comes to Bulbasaur, very first Pokemon on the National Dex, Bulbasaur to me is just cool. Honestly, Bulbasaur is just cool. Very good design. There's a theme here where I don't really like the grass starters like that, to be honest. Like, they're cool, like they're all right. Sometimes really bad, but Bulbasaur is just cool. Cool design. Very first one, Ash had a Bulbasaur, so yeah, I think Bulbasaur is cool. Same with Ivysaur. I think Ivysaur is also just cool. To be honest, put the whole line in cool. Venusaur as well is just cool. Like, when it comes to grass starters, these are probably still my favorite, the best ones. Probably. But honestly, when it compares to the other two starters, especially in Kanto, like, come on, man. They're just alright. Charmander, I'm gonna be honest, goated. I love Charmander. Charmander is the starter I personally went with when I was growing up. And yeah, Charmander is just that guy. I'm sorry. Very cute. I love its part in the anime, specifically when like, Brock and Ash were like protecting him and everything. And yeah, Charmander is that guy. Now, when it comes to Charmeleon, this is like the ugly part of the line where I'm like, I don't really care for Charmeleon like that. In the games, I just couldn't wait for him to evolve to a Charizard. And in the anime, doesn't really do much. So Charmeleon is honestly mid as hell. I'm sorry for you Charmeleon fans, but middle evolutions, man, they're kind of stuck. I'm not gonna lie. Charizard, goaded. Sorry, basic pick. I know the basic one, but I've been rolling with Charizard my whole life. I'm not gonna change now. Yeah, sorry guys. That is not happening. It is what it is. All right, so Squirtle. Now, Squirtle's design I actually really like. I'm gonna put in really good, and same with War Turtle. War Turtle, even though it doesn't have that nostalgia value that Squirtle has because of the anime, I think War Turtle's design is very unique and super cool. I actually really like War Turtle's design a lot. Now, Blastoise, big cannon. Um, I'm gonna go goaded. Blastoise. If you tell me that Blastoise has the best design out of all of the final evolutions, I am not gonna argue with you because, to be honest, hey, Blastoise, really good design, really cool, love it. Now, Chikorita. Chikorita. Honestly, out of the three evolution lines of the Chikorita line, I think Chikorita is the best one out of all of them in terms of design wise. So I'm gonna put Chikorita in cool, just cool. Bayleaf. I know Bayleaf got a lot of nostalgia value when it comes to the anime, but honestly, Bayleaf is just pretty mid. Very needy girlfriend vibes. I'm sorry. That's what Bayleaf gave me in the anime, and honestly, Meganium is just like kind of mid as well. Like design wise, it's just it's just all right. And honestly, battle wise, this thing sucks. I'm sorry. I tried using the Chikorita line in Pokemon Gold and Silver, and even I gave it a second chance in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This thing sucks so bad. You're better off going with the other two in terms of, playing through the game. Cyndaquil. I love Cyndaquil, man. It's so cute. The little fire in the back is really cool. I love using Cyndaquil also in Gold and Silver. Even though like it's honestly its moveset's kind of basic. I'm not gonna lie. Very like honestly a very disappointing move pool. But design wise, Cyndaquil, I'm going really good. Quilava also really good. Anti-Flosion really good. This whole line is just all really good in terms of design. And nostalgia value for me as well. But anime wise, it's just alright. I know Typhlosion comes in the Pokemon Chronicles anime, but it's just okay. And the move pool is disappointing, but overall, the design carries. Design truly carries. Now, Hisuian Typhlosion, this thing is hella cool design wise. I really like it, and its type combination of Ghost and Fire, spot. I love it, spot on, and better move pool in Arceus. In Legends Arceus, a way better move pool. Now Totodile, the anime honestly carries. It's so cute and so dumb in the anime. I love it. It's really good design in terms of Totodile. And when it comes to for what is it, Crocodile? Honestly, very mid design. Just a pudgy crocodile. Not really feeling it. It's kind of just all right. And for alligator is also really good. For alligator is a really good starter, arguably the best out of all the starters, in terms of like battle wise. But it's a really good design. It's just, it's being carried to me by its value in the game in terms of like battle wise. Its move set's way more diverse. Shout out to for alligator. Trico, the Trico line, man, I don't know what it is. Only Grovyle was really good to me. I think Trico's design is just cool. I think Grovyle's design is amazing. I love Grovyle in the anime. And even in Ruby and Sapphire, I liked using Grovyle a lot. And honest to God, Sceptile's design is just ugly. I'm sorry. I don't really mess with Sceptile's design like that. Its Mega Evolution gave it a way better design, but this design is kind of trash to me. I'm not gonna lie, but it's cool. It's cool because its moveset was good. I liked using him in the game. Like it was good. Just cool. But Grovyle is really good. Like, the really good one. I promise you. Torchic is mid, okay? Um, in terms of its design, it looks like it can't do anything. And honestly, my least favorite part of the Torchic line, very mid. Combustion, I think, is cool. I think Combustion, like it's so awkward looking, but I definitely like it more than Torchic. It actually looks like it could fight. I liked using Combustion a lot in the game. Very diverse move pool as well. But man, Blaziken in the goaded tier. When you first saw Blaziken in the anime, you wanted to use Blaziken when you first got to Ruby and Sapphire. You do. The fact that they introduced Blaziken in Johto, man, and the moveset's so cool, and it looks cool, and it's goaded competitively as well. Man, like, it's so good. It was like banned from competitive for a long time because of how good this thing is. Moveset's amazing. Gotta go with Blaziken. And goaded. No, I'm saying goaded. I'm trying to move this as fast as I can because there's a lot of starters now. Mudkip. Mudkip, honestly, this is a really good design. I love Mudkip. It's a little fin up there. It's like a mudfish looking thing. I think it looks really good. I'm gonna go Mudkip and really good. Marshtomp, mid. I'm sorry. Marshtomp's design is so, like, it's really not that good. It's like on the same tier as Torchic to me in terms of design. Yeah, it's not that good, guys. I'm sorry. It's cool. It's mid. It's mid. It's mid. Not Marshtomp. Swampert. All right. Now, most people put Swampert in goaded. It's typing is really good, as well as it's very good battle wise. I'm gonna put Swampert in really good. Now, the anime, it doesn't pop up that much. It kind of brings it down a little bit. As well as, I prefer the design of Quagsire, which is the water ground type in Johto. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Swampert. You're still really good. Like, you were still that guy. But goated, I'm not going to give you goated status. Sorry. Now, this is Turtwig. Turtwig, this thing is really good design wise. I liked him in the anime. I'm gonna give him cool. Honestly, out of all of the starter lines, I think the Turtwig line is the weakest out of all of them. Grotto is also just cool, and Torterra, its design's really good. I'll give it that. But its typing is such trash, man. Its typing is so bad. It's weak to so many things, as well as I feel like it doesn't utilize the ground typing as much as I think it could have. So I think the whole line is just cool. Now, not Trico. What the fuck? Chimchar. The Chimchar line is so good. I think I think Chimchar is goaded. I'm sorry. I think Chimchar's design is so goaded, and the story that goes along with Chimchar in the anime is really good, as well as in the game. Man, I love grabbing Chimchar in the game. Monferno is the weakest in the line. I'm going to put Monferno in really good because I like its design. But in the anime, of course, like, it really didn't get much to do in the anime, honestly. And I just couldn't wait for this thing to evolve into Infernape when I got it. So, Infernape goaded. I feel like no explanation needed. In the anime game, competitive, it's just so good. It's so freaking good. Piplup. I like Piplup's design a lot. I'm gonna put Piplup in really good because honestly, Dawn's Piplup was really annoying. I'm not gonna lie, but I like the design of Piplup a lot. It's really good. Now the other two, I love Prinplup's design. One of the few middle starters that I actually like a lot. Prinplup to me is goated in terms of design, as well as one of Dawn's rivals had a Prinplup. This thing is really good. I wish Prinplup was water steel, but it's not. It isn't until Empoleon where it's water steel, which I think is goated as well. This thing is so good. It's so well designed, and its typing is still unique as hell. Unique ass design. Snivy, this thing's super annoying. Let me see. Where do I put Snivy? Shoot, honestly, man, I'm gonna put Snivy in cool. I think it's just all right. It's okay. It's okay. And Servine's also cool. It's all right. I think that there's nothing crazy about these. Honestly, the fifth gen starters are kind of disappointing, like all of them. But I really love the fifth gen games. I just wish the starters were better. Now, Superior. Competitive wise, this thing's really good. I think out of all the designs, the designs are like better. But I'm gonna put Superior in really good because I think in competitive this thing like carried a lot, and it's the only Gen 5 starter that's even like close to be good in competitive. I think the combination of design and competitive like, really puts it up in really good. Tepig, man, where do I put Tepig? I think Tepig is mid. I'm gonna say it. It's designed super mid. I was very disappointed in design. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, it's all right. I like Pig Knight a lot in terms of design, but honestly, I didn't like using him in the game, and in the anime, it really didn't do much as a Pig Knight. I think it's cool. And Embor, I think, is also mid. I think at this point we were so tired of firefighting, as well as it doesn't have the speed to keep up in competitive. Uh, I just don't like a slow firefighting. It should be more quick offensive, like either a revenge attacker or a sweeper. Either way, I'm not feeling it. Oshawott, I think is a really good design. I like Oshawott's design a lot. And in the anime, it's super cute and it's very funny. Duwat, I think is just cool. I think Duwat, I like its design, but definitely not as much as Oshawott. It was cool though, and Samurott honestly is super mid. I wish it stayed on its legs so that it could use like the swords and stuff in his little paw things, but nah, they didn't give him that much. Dang, there's a lot of starters. Oh shit. Okay, Hisuian Samurott, I think is a really good design, but I wish its move pool was better. I wish it was also better competitively. It's just it's all right. It's all right. It's dark water, nothing crazy. It's been used before with Sharpedo and Crawdon. Like it's just all right. I'm gonna go cool. Chespin. The whole Chespin line I think is like bad. I'm sorry. Well, okay, I'll give Chespin mid. I think his design is the best out of all of them. But man, I think this is Quilladin's its name, and Chestnut. They're both bad. It terrible typing too. I think when it comes to grass fighting, I think you need to be fast to make this thing work. And it's even though it's really good at defense, the fact that it has so many weaknesses, I think like just brings it down a lot. It's bad. I don't even like its design like that. It's terrible. Fennekin, I love Fennekin's design. It's really good. And Braxton, I think is this name, is really good as well. Actually, you know what? I'm putting goaded. You want to know why? I really like using Braxton in Pokken tournament too. I like the design a lot. Honestly, the best design out of all the 6th gen designs. All right, I know. I think a little controversial to say that, but in my opinion, goaded design, goaded in Pokken. To me, at least, I love using her. I don't know. I love Braxton a lot, which is why it's super disappointing that the Delphox design is like not that good. I like its typing, Fire Psychic. It's really good. I like using her in battle, but design's terrible. I think she's just cool. Did they put Fennekin? They put the Fennekin line in here twice. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna skip that. Froakie. Froakie's design I think is very basic in my opinion. I think Froakie's design is just cool. I like his time in the anime was good, but his design's pretty. It's just cool to me. Um, the Brigadier, right? Frogadier. This is Frogadier. Dude, the further you go along, the worse I am at names. All right. Frogadier. I think its design's actually really good. Surprisingly, for a middle starter, this thing is really good design wise. I like the little bubbles that are more of a scarf. Brigadier. Love it. Greninja is goated. Basic answer. This thing is so good competitively, in game, in the anime. It's so good. Love it so much. As well as the Ash Greninja. Such a cool design. The fact that its scarf is his tongue is so like nice touch. Nice touch. Rowlet. I think Rowlet's a really good design. I like its design a lot. It's super cute. It looks like a puffball. Really good. Its middle evolution. I don't even know his name. I think it's bad. I'm sorry. This design's super bad. Uh, God. But Decidueye, I think, is a really good design as well. Not my favorite design at all, but really good design. That what brings it down to me is the fact that I don't like using it in game that much. And honestly, competitively, it's not that good as well. But design wise, hella good, hella good. Oh my gosh, this Hisuian Decidueye is like it's bad. I'm sorry, I did. This design is what made me not choose Rowlet in Arceus. Litten. Okay, you guys gonna hate me. I know it's a basic cat, but its design's hella basic. But the name itself deserves cool. I'm sorry, Litten, bro. Whoever came up with that, great, and especially when lit was being used a lot. So Litten in there, Cat, super mid design. I'm sorry. But I really like shoot, what's this thing's name again? This luchador ass cat. I love this design. It's really good. I love that design a lot. Oh man. Shoot, I wish I remember its name. Oh well. The Poplio line. So Poplio itself, I think, is like a cool design. I think the middle evolution is terrible. Bad. It's so bad. I'm sorry. Primarina though, I think is a goated design. Okay, and a goated Pokemon to use in 7th gen in the Alola region. Really good design, and its typing is so good. The first ever fairy typing as a starter. I love it. I love using it in competitive too a lot. Grookey, the Grookey line. Okay. I think the base is really good. I think the middle's bad. The middle's hella bad. And the gorilla, is it Rillaboom? Shoot, I don't remember. I think it's a really good design as well. I wouldn't put it goated, but I would put it really good. Score Bunny, I think, is just cool design wise. The middle one, I think, is mid. Actually, nah, I'm gonna think it's cool. It's a cool design. I'm sorry. I just didn't like using them that much when I was playing through the game. Cinderace. Do I put Cinderace in goaded? I think it's just really good. I think it's just really good. Not goaded status for me, but really good competitive as well, and its moveset's pretty cool. I think it had to get banned one of its moves in competitive as well, but anyways, Sobble. Sobble's really cute. I like this design a lot. I'm gonna put it really good. It's the rest of them are, dude. This emo ass one is bad. I'm sorry, I do not like it. And Inteleon's just mid. I, yeah, it's just mid. I don't know. I was not feeling it as well as I thought it should have been. Water electric or something, but eh, it's pretty mid. This leaf cat, I don't know these names. I'm sorry, I forgot the names of these. Um, this leaf cat, I like it a lot. It's cool though. It's a little basic to me, a little too basic, but I like it. It's cool. This middle one's mid, and I wasn't feeling it. I love this masquerade cat thing. The third evolution of this is super goated, man. I love the design so much, and it's so good competitively, and its moveset's really good. I like using her in the game. Man, goated. Oh, this thing. Yes, this freaking you know what? Goated. This thing is so goated. It's so cute. Yo, this thing is looks like nothing in his brain. It looks dumb. But I love him. I love him to death so much. It's middle evolution. It's like it's interesting, but I'm not feeling it. It's just cool. It's interesting. And Skrellige, I think is also just cool. Or Skellige, whatever its name is. I think it's just cool. Um, I wish it was hmm, like it's only good for like one thing, and that it's tanking, and burning. You know, that's its thing. It's like tank and burn competitive wise. It's just cool. I prefer offensive fire types, but this, if you're gonna give this thing a defensive typing, I think this is the best way to do it. It's like ghost fire. It's pretty cool. This line, okay. The Quaxley, right? I think it's Quaxley. This line, um, okay. So I think this design's really good. The stage one. The stage two is mid. Sorry, it's hella mid. And the final evolution is just cool. Nothing too crazy. It's just cool. The design wise, it's all right. Pikachu. Pikachu will always be goaded to me. I don't care. And Let's Go Pikachu, I liked using him as well. And Yellow, I like using him as well. It's just, man, iconic. Iconic as hell. Can't do any lower than goaded. Eevee, super basic, super mid. I'm sorry. Eevee's super mid. Its evolutions are definitely the highlight of Eevee, but Eevee itself is so mid, man. I think I could find an animal in the wild that looks like Eevee, whether if it's a cat or a dog. Espeon. Okay. Espeon, I like using her competitive a lot, as well as I think in Pokemon Coliseum, she's the better of the two in terms of being a starter. I'm gonna put Espeon in really good and Umbreon in cool. Umbreon's carried by its design. Carried. Competitively, it was alright, but also like it's super boring competitively, man. It's like it's there's only one way to run Umbreon, and to me it's super boring. Okay, these are the megas now. Alright. So we're gonna go Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur, I think, is really good. Competitive wise, is very useful when I was using him in 6th gen competitive. And I think it looks really cool, very foresty. I like its abilities better. I think it's the ability that cuts down on fire and ice type effectiveness. I like it a lot. Charizard X. I like Charizard X's design a lot. I'm gonna put in goaded. And Alan, I believe his name, I think it's Alan in the anime, has a Mega Charizard X. So cool. So good. I love it. And competitive, oh shoot. My bad. My camera does that. I need to fix that. Anyways, I think Mega Charizard X is way more useful in terms of like putting it on a team competitive. It's easier to put on a team because when you go to Mega Charizard Y, you have to make your team super specific around it because of its ability, Drought. But honestly, the design of Mega Charizard X is just way better, in my opinion. The black with the blue flames, man. Mega Charizard Y, I think, is really good. I just wish his design was better. I like using him in Sun teams a lot, but honestly, I could only use this thing in Sun teams. I'll be honest. But really good moveset. It can use Solar Beam effectively because of Drought, which is I like that a lot. But also, Mega Charizard X is a Dragon type, Dragon, which we've always wanted. Charizard as a Dragon. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan. I'm not as big of a fan as Mega Blastoise, because I think the huge cannon on the back is kind of weird. I don't know. I prefer the design of the original Blastoise, honestly, with the two cannons. Even though it has three cannons, the two little ones to me, not feeling it. I think it's really good, just not as good as everyone else. And I was upset that in the game, when you use a water type move, it doesn't come out of the Hydro things. It comes out of its mouth. What is up with that, Game Freak? Mega Sceptile. It's a dragon type. Better design. I think it's really good design wise. But it is grass dragon. It's cool that it has the dragon typing, but 4 times weak to ice is like not it. Ugh. I wish it was better typed. Maybe they should have made it like grass electric or something. That would have been better, but man. Uh Mega Blaziken is goated. I love using Mega Blaziken. Speed boost. Um its appearance in the anime is really cool. I love Mega Blaziken a lot. It's so good. Mega Swampert. I like Mega Swampert's design better than Swampert. It's so good. It's so swole looking. Ugh. And I love using this thing on rain teams too. Man, Mega Swampert. Super, super goated. Love it. And that's it. Let's let's take a quick look again. Goated. Oh wait, let me move up. Goated right here to really good. All right, I'm not gonna go through everything because there's a lot. Cool has a lot. Really good and cool, of course, have a lot. Mid and bad. Should I put anything in disgusting? Honestly, if anything needs to go in disgusting, it's these two. These two middle evolutions right here, disgusting. I'm gonna put that there. Everything else is bad. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is the final one. What do you guys think about my rankings of these starters? I think did a pretty good job. Of course, super biased with the Pokemon I personally used in the game, but I think it's pretty good. And happy Pokemon Day. You know, if there's anything I want in Pokemon, it's to just do better. I think Pokemon has been too lenient with their games. Their games are broken. I wish they did better. And honestly, Pal World is proving that you can do a better game than Pokemon. You can. I'm sorry. It's just I miss the good old days where Pokemon really tried with their games. But the past like 2 generations, it feels like they're kind of just cool with where they're at. And Pokemon fans, they just buy it up regardless of how bad it is, which I wish would change. And I need Pokemon to make better games. But Pokemon's a part of my childhood. It's not going away. Honestly, the next generation of Pokemon, if it isn't good, it might be the first time I don't buy it. You know, I might just replay the old games. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Pokemon and happy Pokemon Day again. Man, this is taking me back through memory lane. I wish I could go more into detail about why I have Pokemon in the tiers that it does, but man, there's too many of them. There's too many of them. I'm sorry. It is what it is, man. Pokemon's a lot. There's over 1,000 Pokemon now, and there's so many starters in so many different forms. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. And check out my other videos as well. Please check them out. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.